Hello, YouTube. Welcome to my last month of 2020 on my channel. This last theme that I'm doing, Ho 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 Month, aka the holiday movie month. Because it's December and we are weeks away until Christmas and Hanukkah, if you celebrate that sort of thing, next week. And I can't wait to rip this movie a new asshole. It's from 2019. It was on Disney Plus last year in November. I saw it this year in January, so it counts since I haven't reviewed it. And that is the Christmas movie, and I put that in quotation marks, Disney's Noelle. Yeah, you see their looks on their faces? Yeah, that was my face the whole time watching this freaking movie. This was a wasted opportunity, guys. That's what upsets me the most, because this is not like this movie had a terrible cast. It's not the cast, mostly. It's just that it's a shitty script. It's directed by Mark Lawrence. Have I seen any of his films before? No, I haven't. He's done 2 weeks. He did Family Ties Vacation, which is some TV movie of the Family Ties show with Michael J. Fox. Life with Mikey. I saw that he produced and wrote that movie. I saw that when I was a kid. Forces of Nature with Sandra Bullock. Out of Towners. He did the shitty remake of Out of Towners, which I did not like. Miss Congeniality. Didn't like it. I'm sorry. Sandra Bullock. Not a fan. The second Miss Congeniality I skipped. Music and lyrics I haven't seen. Did you hear about the Morgans? No. Excuse me. The Rewrite, I have never heard of it, and then he did this movie. What a fall from grace. You do a bunch of Sandra Bullock movies that did well, and now he does this shitty film. But I don't blame him, because like I said, the writer, yeah, actually I do blame him. He was the writer, so he's the writer and director, so, but I also have to blame Disney. You took a movie that has ideas from better films like Elf and Annie Claus and uh, even The Year Without a Santa Claus, where, Mrs. Claus wants to step up in Santa's shoes since he's sick, and Christmas took a lot out of him. Here, it's Santa's daughter, Noelle Kringle, and it also stars Bill Hader. But you get used to him not being there, because he's in the beginning of the film. He disappears for a while, and then he bumps into Anna Kendrick halfway through the film. And the film is a cock tease. You have Anna Kendrick, a gorgeous woman with a big nose that I absolutely adore. In not from Twilight, but she was good and Up in the Air. She got an Oscar nomination for that. And you cock tease her singing in the freaking movie, where she opens a window like a Disney princess and goes, ah, and I'm like, she's gonna sing, right? And no, there's no singing. Yeah, fuck you, Disney Plus, for that. Also, this has a British guy. Yeah, that's always fun. Who I've seen him. He was in that shitty King Arthur movie. Kinsley Ben Adir. This guy played Barack Obama in a freaking biopic this year. What was it called? One Night in Miami. Oh no, he was Malcolm X. But he did a TV movie. I know he did. No, he did the Comey Rule, which is a mini series. So I'm sorry, but does he look like Barack Obama? No, he's not even American. Why do they keep casting these dark-skinned British guys to play American? It doesn't work, guys. I'm not blind. I'm not stupid. He has no chemistry with Anna Kendrick. Her character is just weird. So in the beginning, when she gets to this new town, let me see what the plot is, because I forgot most of the plot. In the North Pole, preparations for the upcoming Christmas are quickly taking place after the current Santa Claus' untimely death 5 months prior. His son, Nick Kringle, is having difficulties trying to complete his training in order to become the next Santa. His younger sister, Noelle, who has been placed in charge of distributing and maintaining Christmas spirit. Again, that was an elf. I've seen it done better. Continues to support him and even suggests taking the weekend off to avoid the stress and relax before the big day. Complying, Nick takes off overnight with the reindeer and does not return following the weekend. Of course not, because Hader didn't want to be in this freaking movie. He had better things to do. When the reindeers return without Nick, and Noelle admits to giving him controversial advice, yeah, because the writer's stupid, the elves get angry at her. The elf elders, I'm going to spoil the whole freaking movie, guys, so if you don't watch this movie has a lot of problems. First of all, what is Anna Kendrick's character? Besides being Santa Claus's daughter, what else? What are her likes and dislikes? How is she different from Santa? How come she can speak other languages and there's no explanation? You try to ray her, guys. You try to give her no backstory and why she can do all this shit. Saying she could do it because she's Santa's daughter, that's not enough for me. Explain yourself. Don't freaking say, oh, she could speak French because her dad went all over the world and bumped into the French when he was throwing presents in their chimney. No, you got to be better than that. Also, this has Another actor I don't like from the Lion King remake. No, it's not Seth Rogen. It's Billy Eichner. Yeah, the fruitcake that played freaking Timon in the Lion King remake. Of course, he has to be gay here because Disney loves their freaking pandering. You also have Julie Haggerty. She's Mrs. Kringle. She's a good actress. She was great in the airplane movies. She has a sweet feminine voice. Why did you waste her in this movie? And good God, the product placement in this movie is unfreaking bearable, guys. There is product placement for what's the product placement in this movie? You have like Foot Locker, and you have freaking restaurants. You have like Home Depot, and you have there's. Let me see the product placement. I gotta see it because it's too much. It's like Man of Steel meets a Transformers movie. Yeah, I just forgot. There's like so much product placement, and it bothers me because it's shoved right in your face. They can't even go. Yeah, even this reviewer said that Noelle's went too far with its absurd product placement. Yeah, you have a freaking tablet. Look at the picture. Here's proof. You have freaking Anna Kendrick with a freaking tablet. We get it, Disney. You have billions of dollars, even though you lost a lot this year because of COVID. You don't need to tell me how many freaking products product placement that you have because it's written all over your faces. I saw Ralph Breaks the Internet. I saw all your product placement in that. And this movie has no Christmas spirit. I didn't feel anything. It started off kind of funny in the beginning with Anna Kendrick, she's cute in the movie. She's not the problem with the film, guys, or Bill Hader. It's just the film is undercooked. See, Disney provides family-friendly holiday. Yeah, they said the movie that even innocent children are used to help sell the Apple brand. Noelle stars Anna Kendrick, blah, blah, blah. But let me read the product placement that is in this movie. Apple's just one of them because this is going to be a long review. I'm not going to let it be 5 minutes. This is the movie that launched your freaking Disney Plus. Yeah, there's nothing is more egregious than the product placement for iPads. I have an iPad. It's right here. You don't have to show me. There's also a product placement for I think like Hallmark cards. There's product placement for magazines and more. It's too much. It's too much. It's like everywhere in this freaking movie, and it bothered me because, like I said, it doesn't. It's not part of the plot. There's worse product placement here than in Sonic. In Sonic, it's about Olive Garden, but again, he gives them a gift card. Again, it's not a movie, a scene that goes on for 5 minutes. It just bothered me. And also, there's a message in the movie, yeah, because we didn't have enough feminist bullshit in last year in 2019 with woke angels and Black Christmas and freaking Terminator. And yeah, again, guys, I'm not stupid. They try to make, Anna Kendrick gives this speech, this feminist speech about whatever that she's gonna uphold her daddy's name and do this for the kids and blah blah blah, and it's just undercooked. It doesn't feel earned. It just feels like, we have to preach to the choir again, just like we do in every freaking Disney movie. See, here's the synopsis on Rotten Tomatoes: 51%. It deserves lower than that. The always charming Anna Kendrick does her best. Yes, she does, because she's a beautiful actress that can sing and act. But here, the script did her no favors. But Noelle's progressive, and I use that in quotation marks, progressive take on a timeless tale is unfortunately subdued. Yeah, it's undercooked. And it's not funny. Like the beginning is kind of funny, but the rest of it is like there's a scene where she's eating like sunscreen. Why? Because it's funny to eat something that you're not supposed to. Elf wasn't this stupid. It didn't treat me like I was dumb. Buddy was very likable, very lovable. He liked people. He made mistakes, but he wasn't a freaking Gary Stu that can do everything. Hell, he messes up more than he does things right. But we love him because he's likable, and Will Ferrell's hilarious in that movie. This is just a subpar version. It's just the genders are reversed. It's like if Zoe Deschanel was the main character in Elf as a female elf instead of Buddy. Here, it's awful. The product placement, it took me right out of the movie. Uh, it was filmed in Phoenix in an angelical church. Oh, of course, yeah, because we don't have enough groups that you haven't pandered to already, Disney. Yeah, and this movie was supposed to be in theaters last year. It says it was released on November 12th, 2019, 4 days after its original theatrical release date, and it was released in the UK on the 27th. But it was supposed to come out. It was supposed to be in theaters. It says it was originally scheduled to be released in November 8th of 2019 before Frozen 2. But thank God that movie made $1 billion and you did not, because this movie would have been laughed out of the theater. some cheap ass Disney Channel knockoff with these garbage fire freaking writing and things that are never explained and all this god awful product placement. Seriously, guys, why did you do this? What was the point of this freaking movie? You see why I'm very hesitant to see movies on Disney Plus next year? Because you keep pumping out the same shit. You take an idea that worked and you put a freaking feminist spin on it. Or like you did with Secret Society, which was god awful. That was worse than this because that didn't have great acting in it. The lead was underage and I couldn't look at her. So at least Anna Kendrick, I can look at her and she is trying. Also, Shirley MacLaine's in it. She doesn't do anything. A legendary actress that does nothing. And also, she can use American Sign Language. Again, how does she learn that? Show, don't tell. Mando does the freaking the sign language with the freaking the Tusken Raiders in Mandalorian. You know why that worked and this failed? Because we know Mando already as a character. We don't know Noelle. We don't know Noelle Kringle. She's never mentioned in any other versions of the freaking the Santa Claus mythos. I mean, there's Annie Claus, but she's an established character. She's not a Mary Sue. We know her backstory. She spends time talking to her parents. We get to know how sweet and sentimental she is. This movie's not sweet at all. Skip it, guys. If you want to have a great Christmas or whatever you celebrate, don't see Noelle. It's a piece of shit. It's not funny. It's very underwhelming. It's 100 minutes, too. I felt every minute of it. The product placement was just too much. The film is underwhelming. And even the ending is half-assed. It's like Noelle is celebrated at the North Pole as Gabriel happily returns to tech support when Nick opens up a yoga studio. Why? Because real life references to real life all the time. And Polly becomes an elf elder. Noelle admits that she is proud to continue her father's legacy for being the 24th generational Santa, and the Christmas will go on. No, it won't, because this sequel will never be made. Anna Kendrick has better fish to fry than this. And the thing is that I felt nothing. The Santa Claus did it better over 20 years ago with Tim Allen. And it's not gender. It's the freaking message of the film. This movie's message just went right over my head. I didn't like the speech at the end. Anna Kendrick is wasted. It's not funny. It's very, very stupid. They think that they insulted my intelligence. Don't do that. Don't try to make me feel like I'm worthless. This movie was just it's skippable, guys. If you've seen it, I felt sorry for you because it's not a good Christmas movie. It's a skippable one. So that's my rant on Noelle from 2019 on Disney Plus. It sucked. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care and don't see this movie. You'll be wasting an hour and 40 minutes of your time that you'll never get back. So see something else. There are better Disney movies on Disney Plus, Netflix, and even freaking Tubi than this garbage. So see you in the next one.